joined today by Graeme Sloan, Managing Director of Carly Metals. Graeme, thanks for your time.
Thanks very much, David. Great to be here.
Bringing together lithium assets from two companies, what is the genesis of Carly?
Yeah, it's an interesting question. Carly was actually a spin out of the lithium assets from both ASX-listed Kalamazoo and also TSX-listed Karora Resources. It's a Canadian gold company. So those two put it together. Pre-IPO, it was about a split of around 55-45, 55% to Kalamazoo, 45% to Karora.
How's the IPO process gone?
Excellent. I mean, it's been absolutely overwhelming, David. We were multiple times oversubscribed in the offer. The offer opened and closed in a matter of hours. We raised the maximum subscription amount of $15 million at 25 cents a share. So all that happened super quick. Just shows you the market we're working in at the moment for lithium.
Where to from here for the IPO process?
Well, from here on in now, the listing will list around the 5th of January. That's obviously dependent on ASX timetable, and that's an indicative timing from the ASX. And from then on, it's really all guns blazing. We move into our assets, we have the teams ready, we'll have the funds obviously, and we have some great projects to start off with. Multiple targets that we can sort of quickly get into, starting from our Higginsville assets and extending right over to our Eastern Australia assets on the Lachlan Fold Belt. I should point out, David, that one of our assets up in the Pilbara, well actually there's two of the three projects we have up in the Pilbara, are actually fully funded by SQM. SQM have earned the right to spend $12 million over 4 years to earn 70%. They've currently spent around $2.25 million. That gives them around 30%. So that area up there, pretty much fully funded by SQM. All we do is provide the technical support. So the money we raise from the IPO essentially goes straight back into our two other main projects, Higginsville and our Lachlan Fold Belt.
Why are these projects so compelling?
Yeah, well, we have three main project areas. Obviously the Pilbara, and the Pilbara, as I said before, is two of the three projects there are subject to the SQM JV. And that is, as we said, fully funded. So they get, all we provide is a technical advice up there, and we've just finished a major drill program up there, and that will be a targeting exercise. So really looking forward to those results coming in. So that's a Pilbara. We have a second project area down south in and around the Eastern Goldfields, and it's called Higginsville. Higginsville is surrounded by multiple mines, existing mines, and also advanced lithium exploration plays. So we have a very large area down there, and we've done quite a bit of work, field work and mapping and rock chip. We've identified multiple pegmatites there, LCT pegmatites and spodumene in rock chip samples. So we know we're in the right area. We've got, and such a big area to look at as well. And then over to the eastern side of Australia, in New South Wales and Victoria, we have two project areas there, Jingellic in New South Wales and Talangata in Victoria. Now again, very big area, brand new lithium province, what we consider a lithium province, and we're pretty much the first on the ground over there. We've been looking at this for some time. Kalamazoo did a great job of picking up the ground early. They identified that this is potentially lithium country. They went in, we've done some sampling. Again, we've identified LCT pegmatites and sort of shows again we're in that right area. New area, highly exciting. Can't wait to get more people on the ground over there.
And where to from here? Indicative listing early January. What's the plan? Hit the ground running?
We're hoping to actually hit the ground running before the listing. We work with Karora, and Karora have been excellent right up to this point. I'm sure we can work something out to get on the ground a little bit earlier before the listing, before the completion of the deal. Once that happens, even if we don't, we'll be carry out some further mapping and sampling and identification of drill targets. and we will look to drill on some of our targets around Higginsville, probably in Q1 next year, with the aim, and I put all caveats around this, with the aim of putting some sort of resource out mid next year. Now that may or may happen, depends on, as I said, those caveats I put. On the east coast, we need to do some more work to build that position up a bit. So more field work, more sampling, and then develop a drill program over there. And as I said, the Pilbara pretty much funded by, or in fact, most of that, 2 of those 3 funded by SQM, and that's all we provide is the technical services. They provide the funds.
Exciting projects, Tier 1 jurisdiction, well funded and ready to hit the ground running. Exactly what shareholders love to hear. Graeme, thanks for your time.
Thank you very much, David. A pleasure to be here.